Hey friends, welcome back to my makeup wardrobe. As you can see, this is another declutter. There is a lot to unfold. So this drawer here, as you can tell, houses all of my foundations, every single foundation that I have. There's also some powders in here just on this side here, if you can see right there. So there are powders in here as well. We're going to go through these. And then also of this drawer down here, it's not as full, but we've got some primers and things that we need to go through, some concealers over there, and then some setting sprays. We're going to go ahead and go through these today and declutter them. And I think I'm probably going to get rid of a good bunch, I hope. So I don't know. Let's dive right in and see. All right, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start pulling stuff out. I have two acrylic containers that look something like this. You can't even really tell. I've got two of them. I'm going to put them down on the ground beside me, and one of them is going to be the keep pile and the other one is going to be the declutter pile. I think most of the declutters from this section of my makeup wardrobe is probably going to go into the trash. So the first one right off the bat that I can say I'm going to declutter is this right here. This is a Juvia's Place I Am Magic Velvet Foundation. I hate that it's got this stain of whatever this is here. This is just way too thick of a formula. I am not into full coverage. The shade that I have is Giza 540. The color is a little bit off for me. I think this is a little bit old now too, so I'm probably just going to get rid of it because I don't really know who's going to want this. My mom doesn't wear full coverage either, so this is going to go in my declutter pile. So next I have this one. This is the Beauty Blender Foundation. It's the Bounce Liquid Whip Longwear Foundation. The shade that I have is 3.3. It says WO. I'm assuming that's warm olive. I really do like the formula of this foundation, so I will hold on to this one. Next, we have this guy here. This is the Kosas Tinted Face Oil. I bought this because of a Tati review. The shade that I have is 05. I don't know about this. It's really hard to work with. I've used it quite a bit. As you can see, like the bottle's kind of indented. I have used this quite a bit and I've tried and tried. Also, this is a clean beauty brand, so I'm sure this has gone off. It only had a 12-month shelf life. I've definitely had it for longer than that, so I am going to give this one a toss. Next, we have this one here, and this is from Laura Mercier. This is the Tinted Moisturizer Natural Skin Perfector. I have mine in the shade 3N1 Sand. I really do love this. This is great for just a summer day. This is quite new to my makeup wardrobe, so I'm going to hold on to this. It's just a mini. I'm pretty sure I can use this up. This is something I would use on a day-to-day basis anyway, so this is staying. Then I have this one here. This is the Givenchy Prism Libre foundation. As you can tell, it's still in a box. Maybe I should get rid of the box now that we're here, but I am going to keep this. This is what the bottle looks like. The shade that I have is 4N280. I bought this actually for myself for my birthday, so still haven't used it. I was planning to do a full face of luxury makeup. Let me know if you're into seeing that. I can definitely do that, but I do want to give this a try. I've heard really great things about it, so I am going to be keeping this. Here's another one I haven't tried yet. This is the e.l.f. Camo Cc Cream. I think I'm going to hold on to this because I did want to do like a full face of e.l.f. video at some point. The shade that I bought is medium 375N. It's neutral with pink undertones. I don't know how that's going to work, but I wanted to refrain from getting something that was going to pull too yellow, so we'll try it out and see, and if it doesn't work, then it can go at some point, but for now, it'll stay. Another one that I've been loving right now is this one here. This is from Tower 28. I just don't like the way they marketed this one. This is the Sunny Days Broad Spectrum SPF 30 Tinted Sunscreen It is not a tinted sunscreen. It's a tinted moisturizer with SPF in it. So I wish that they didn't market it as a tinted sunscreen because I think that's inaccurate, but I do really, really love how this looks on my skin. The shade that I have is Ocean Park. So if you're curious to know, this is a pretty good match for me. So I do really enjoy this and it will be staying. Another one that is staying, I know you guys, I'm keeping a lot, but I do really like this one. I just repurchased it not very long ago. This is the Maybelline Super Stay Foundation in the shade 220 Medium. This one is a pretty decent match for me. It could be on the lighter side, but it's nothing that a bronzer won't fix up or mixing in another foundation. So I am going to hold on to this one because I just got it not that long ago, and it is one of my favorite fuller coverage foundations because it doesn't look like you're wearing too much foundation, especially if you put this on with a beauty blender. So I'm going to hold on to this. I feel like there's not going to be a lot to declutter. I know, okay, this one looks kind of gross. The thing is, it settles. You really have to shake it up. It's got one of those like shaker ball things in it. This is from Natasha Denona. This is actually, I wouldn't say super, super new to me, but fairly new. I did get it in the wrong shade. This is the shade 40N. It is a little bit too light for me, but when mixed in with another foundation, it's a really, really beautiful formula. I did use this actually on its own one time too, and it didn't look that off. So I'm going to hold on to this because I really do enjoy the formula of it, and I can see myself picking this up more. Here's one we can get rid of. This is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer. So this one comes with one of these like doe foot applicator things. I'm not really a fan of that, but also this is just way too yellow for me. I've used quite a bit. I think you can see it's like, you know, settling or whatever. So I'm going to get rid of this one. It's just not one that I've ever enjoyed. Here is another one that I will get rid of. This is the Fenty Beauty Soft Filter, I believe, Pro Filter foundation in the shade 280. It was a pretty decent color match for me, but mine's all mangled and you can see it's everywhere. I thought I would buy a little spatula for it and make use of it, but honestly, it's not that worth it. This really worked for me when I was in Hawaii and had a little bit more humidity, but in Vancouver weather, it's just way too dry here and my skin tends to stay on the drier side. So it doesn't really work that well for me. So we're going to get rid of this. It's a couple years old too. I'm not going to put it on my face now. So it's a goner. Dose of Colors. This is the Meet Your Hue foundation in the shade 117 Light Medium. This is a smidge light for me, but I feel like I did enjoy this as a mix-in foundation. I think that for now, I'm going to hold on to this, but if I don't pick it up very much over the next little while, this is probably going to get decluttered at some point next year. So I will hold on to it for now and give it another shot. This one here, however, the Too Faced Born This Way, I've got it in the shade Warm Beige. I used to really enjoy this, but for some reason, I feel like it just pulls way too yellow now. So I am going to get rid of this one, actually. It is quite old now, and I feel like this one doesn't hurt as much because it's not as pricey as all the other foundations from Sephora. So I am going to get rid of this one. Then I have this one here. This is from CoverGirl. This is the Clean Fresh Skin Milk. It's getting a little weird there. This is 560 medium. I bought this last summer, and while I like how this looks on my skin, I really wanted to love it. I don't know what it is, but ew, that's so gross. Oh, that's disgusting. Okay, that is going in the trash, but I'm pretty sure it's just separated, and when you shake it up, it'll be fine. But this wasn't really fun to wear on my skin because I could feel it almost. So I didn't love that, and it smells like coconut, and I don't know, something about it just kind of bugged me, so I am going to get rid of this one. Here is another one that's kind of newer to me. This is the Catrice True Skin Foundation. Somehow I accidentally picked up the wrong shade. I don't even know what shade this is. Like, does it even say? I don't see the name of it anywhere. I don't know what shade this is, you guys, so I apologize. But this is way too light for me, but it's a great mixer foundation. I really, really love it with my Nars Radiant Longwear. So I'm going to hold on to this because I can use this with a darker foundation to kind of balance out. But I love the texture of this because it's got the hyaluronic acid in it. I feel like it's just so beautiful. I do eventually hope to try this in my shade someday, but I'm not going to need a foundation for a while, so I probably won't buy one anytime soon. So it might be one that I purchase, you know, if and when I get through all of my other ones. Okay, Huda Beauty Stick Foundation. This is probably my most perfect match. This is in the shade Tres Leche, I think is how you say it. I really do enjoy the shape of this applicator. I don't know why. The squareness of it looks really, really cool. But I really, really do like this foundation, and I've been picking it up a lot. As you can tell, I've used quite a bit of that. So I am going to hold on to this. I will definitely be picking this up during the summer. Okay, so my Nars, it's kind of settled right now, but I really love this Nars Radiant Longwear foundation. It has been in my collection for a little bit now. My shade is Barcelona. This is a pretty good match for me, but it's just a little too yellow. So this one mixed with like the Catrice or the Natasha Denona make for like the perfect match for me. So I really do like this one. I'm going to hold on to this one. I do want to use this up. I think I'm like halfway through this bottle. I don't know. So I'm going to hold on to this. I will use this one up. Huda Glowish. You guys know that I was raving about this one here. This is the Multi-Dew Skin Tint from Huda. I have it in the shade 4, which is a great match for me. I don't know that this is my favorite one to wear like in the wintertime. I prefer this more in the summer, I think, or maybe even spring. So I'm going to keep this. I know I'll make use of it. I've used it a lot. Like I've used it a lot. I don't think you can tell. I don't know if you'll ever be able to tell because I don't know what this packaging is actually like on the inside. But I do really, really enjoy this. So I'm going to hold on to it. Then we have these two here. These are the e.l.f. Flawless Finish foundation. So it's weird. One says, I don't know if you can see there. One says that it's the Flawless Satin foundation and the other one says Flawless Finish. So one of these obviously like I bought in Canada. The other one my friend Aileen sent to me. And it's really weird. They're both the shade Almond though, but they look like two totally different colors. I am going to get rid of both of these just for the sole reason that I can feel these on my skin when I'm wearing it. I love how it looks, but after like a little while, I start to feel really, really itchy when I have this on my face, and I hate that feeling. That might be a package or something. I'll be right back. But this is going to go in the declutter pile. All right, next we have this one here. This is the Fenty Beauty Eavesdrops. I think this foundation was like, well, it's a skin tint, I guess, more of a skin tint, but I think this was all of the rage this year. Like, how hard was it for you guys to get your color if you bought this? Because it was hard for me to find mine. I really, really love this skin tint. I have mine in the shade 9. This is actually a really, really good match for me, and I really, really love this. So I am going to hold on to it, obviously, because I see myself using skin tints quite a bit right now. So that's like my favorite complexion product at the moment. See that pattern because I have quite a bit of that kind of stuff. Okay, I have the Pat McGrath Sublime Perfection Skin Fetish whatever foundation, long name thing, that's usually super expensive. I was able to score mine last Black Friday on a really, really good deal, and yeah, I keep it in the box because the box just feels so special. But there is the bottle. There you go. So that's the bottle of foundation. I really, really love this foundation, and I have the shade Light Medium 14. And it is such a great match on me. I absolutely love this. This is not going anywhere. Like, I need to use this one up because of how much it costs. So this is definitely staying. So then next I have this one here. This is the Light Illusion foundation from Flower Beauty. This one was actually sent to me by a friend. The color in this one is slightly off, I feel like. It's really, really hard, I think, to, I mean, I helped kind of, you know, gauge what color would have been for me, but it's really, really hard to do that when you're online. But like, I don't know. It's just really, really light for me, but I can definitely keep this and mix it in with other ones. I do really, really love the effect of this foundation on my face. So I'm going to hold on to this because I think I will get use out of it. All right. So now we have, actually we have these two. So one is a Fenty, the hydrating like pro filter foundation, and this is in the shade 250. And then I have the Becca Skin Love in the shade Noisette. I don't know, like I haven't reached for either of these in quite some time, but I do know when I was using them, like they were definitely ones that I really, really enjoyed using. Oh, that's such a... I think on my face it could work. My hand is a totally different color. Okay, let me just do the Becca one too. So there are the shades. Maybe I'll just keep them. You know what? It's just that like next year I'm not going to be buying any foundation. So I'm like, maybe I'll just keep them. I haven't got rid of much though yet, but I don't want to get rid of stuff just for the sake of like having a huge declutter, you know? So I think that I'm going to keep both of these. Oh, we have one big one back here. This is new. I've used it. I just keep dumping it back in its box. This is the Bounce Skin Tint from Beauty Blender in the shade Medium 2. I actually will take this out of its box now. I don't know why I was keeping it in here. I think it was just more for easy storage. Okay, so here is what the bottle looks like. It's got one of those like dropper things, but I really love this. My friend Betsy recommended this, and since then I think Steven and I are both hooked on it, and I know there's other people I know that have tried it. It's a really great skin tint. It literally, it's like a serum. It just looks so good. It looks so good. I would highly recommend this one if you're in the market for a skin tint. So I'm definitely keeping this. All right, so we have some tiny little foundations back here. Okay, so I'm going to keep most of these probably because they're all a little bit darker, and then I can use them as mix-ins. So this is the Dior Backstage. This was like a deluxe sample or something from Sephora. I can't remember. I think you had to use a code for it. I don't know. This is in the shade 4N. It's just slightly dark for me. So I can use this with like my Natasha Denona or my Catrice. So I'm going to hold on to this and use it as a mix-in. And I think the same thing with this one, the Born This Way Matte. Because I have all of those really luminous foundations, I think this one could work okay. This is in the shade Warm Sand. Again, just a little bit on the yellowy side, but I can definitely use this as a mix-in. I'm okay to keep these little ones because they don't take up a lot of room. I have these two from Nabla. A friend actually sent me these to try out. They're the Close Up foundation. I've used this so much, like both of these. So I have the shade M45 medium, and then I have the shade M05 medium. Both of them actually work really decent for me. I have been using these quite a bit in like when I'm doing Instagram looks or sometimes for Makeup Magpies. These are the ones that I wear. So I'm going to hold on to both of them because I see myself using them up. Okay, this one is a little bit newer. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Filter in the shade Warm 6. I haven't tried this one yet, so I think I'm going to hold on to it because I do want to try this formula, but I probably won't purchase it in a full size once I use this up because I don't know that I'm supporting her brand right now. I just don't know. So these ones, this one in particular, the Nars Soft Matte, whatever, I hated this. I tried it. I hated it. So this is in the shade Barcelona. Also, this Barcelona was not the same as the Barcelona. I don't know. Anyways, whatever. It's going. I don't like this on me at all. I know a lot of people love that foundation, but definitely not one for me. This is a concealer, so we'll touch base when we get to the concealers for that one. I have this one. I've had this one for a while now. I bought it for myself as a birthday gift. And I keep saying I'm going to use it up, but I feel like I just don't use powder, but they're still like good. Obviously, you guys know this is not a brand that I'm supporting, but I will probably keep these because it was so expensive. But there are, let's see, there are the powders. I feel like one of them looks kind of ashy. I usually, when I use them, I mix them all up and I use them all together on my face. So I think what I'm going to do with this powder, with the Hourglass Ambient, whatever this is, I'm going to hold on to it for now. I'm going to give it one more shot, and if I don't use it enough by the next declutter, then it's going to go. Next, I have a loose powder from Units. It's just a translucent setting powder. I don't know if this was like a free gift with purchase. I bought some of their brushes and they gave me a free powder. I just don't know how much I'm going to use this one. Let's just stick it here for maybe for now. I want to see like how I do. So I have this one too. This is Seal the Deal from Lawless. I think I like this one a little bit more. I don't know if I've even tried the one from Units though, but I'm going to keep this because I think I can probably use it up. I don't know. And then use the container for something else. So it'll stay. I'm just going to take off my watch because it's annoying me. This one, the Huda Glowish powder. I just feel like, okay, so I ended up getting a color that's like way too deep for me. Also, this is in the shade 05 Medium. And it kind of like hard panned or something here. Let me just, I don't know. I need to try this again, actually. I've only really tried it on once, so I'm going to hold on to it just to give it another chance, but I may end up getting rid of it at some point. You see, it's just like a smidge. Maybe if I use it like as a bronzer or something. Not a bronzer, but you know what I mean. Just to like use it where I would put bronzer. I don't know. Next, I have this one from Lys Beauty, LYS Beauty, however you call it. This is the Resilience Translucent Powder. It's just a translucent pressed powder. And yeah, I do like this one, so I'm going to hold on to it for now. The powder that never ends. Oh, the powder that never ends. My friend Kelly at Cute Beauty Reel will tell you all about this powder. So I've had this now for, I want to say I've had it since 2017. Look how much I've used up. And I've used this. I've tried to use this quite a bit. Oh, it's not even like, so it's less than what I was showing you. I don't know. Anyways, I hate this packaging. I hate that it's like a spice container. Like, why? But it's a really, really good powder. So I am going to hold on to this one because I feel like there's going to be like a race to use up your RCMA powder. We're going to all see how much we use up. So I'm going to keep it for that purpose in case we do that. Lastly, we'll go back to the Units one. So I do have this one from e.l.f. This is one of my favorite powders. I think they've since discontinued this powder. It's a really, really nice powder. I think the Lys Beauty one is pretty comparable. I don't know. It's just like a really nice translucent setting powder. I really, really enjoyed having this. I think I'm going to keep it. I'm going to use it up. I think I'm going to use it up. There, you know what? One of my powders is missing, but I don't know where it is. I had a little Hourglass loose one. So I think I'm going to actually get rid of this Units powder. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of this Units loose powder. And if that other Hourglass loose setting powder mini comes up, I'm probably just going to keep that one. So this is going to go. All right, so this drawer is now empty. We'll fill this back up later. This is a little like spice rack drawer insert thing that I bought off of Amazon, just so that I could have my foundations lay flat on it. So I'll show you at the end how I'm going to do that. But we're going to go into this drawer now because this drawer has a lot. But I think what I'll do is I'll pull everything up so it's easier so that I don't have to re-angle the camera. So just give me a sec. All right, so I've pulled everything up. We're going to go through all of this. I have this here. This is a setting spray from Gerard Cosmetics. I've used quite a bit of it. It's just a mini. I've lost the lid. This is in the scent Jasmine. I don't really enjoy the scent of this. It's too strong. So I'm going to get rid of this one. Next, I have this deluxe sample of the Benefit Porefessional. I really, really love this one. Love the spritzer on it. I would totally buy this in a full size. So I am going to hold on to this. Then I have this one. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter. I really do like this. This is like almost done. There's like maybe like a quarter of this bottle left. So I think I'm going to hold on to this. I'm going to use it up and yeah, it's going to be a good time. Honestly, I used to use this all the time, like when I would go out. It's just since the panty, like who's really going now? I don't know. I don't even use setting sprays much anymore. I forget. So when I used to go out, this is what I would use and it would get used up, but not anymore. Next, I have this one. This is a Tatcha Luminous Dewy Mist little sample. I'm going to hold on to this. This is super tiny. I know I can use that up. This one, you have to really like shake it up. I really, really enjoy this. This is the Hydro Grip Setting Spray. It's really, really good. I love the mister on it. I don't know. It's just a really good spray. I used my friends and tried it out and decided to go ahead and get one for myself. So now I have one. Then we have this one here. This is the Milani Make It Dewy. I really do enjoy this one, so I will hold on to this. But we have this one here. This is from Wet n Wild. This is the Matte Finish Setting Spray. Don't really care for a matte finish, so I'm going to get rid of this one. Okay, I had two more that were on my desk. I just went and pulled them. This one is the MAC Fix Plus. I use this mostly just with actually eyeshadow to wet my eyeshadows. So I've used up most of it. It's just a mini. I am going to go ahead and keep this. And then this is the e.l.f. Dewy Setting Mist. I really enjoyed this when I first bought this one. And I thought about keeping it just for the sake of like an e.l.f. full face video, but the thing is a lot of times I don't even use a setting mist, so I think I'm okay to let go of this. I just need to find the lid for it. It's still quite, I think there's like half of it left. It's just too coconutty for me. Like it smells really, really good, but I don't know. I feel like I've just become more sensitive to fragrance, so I'm gonna let go of this one now. This Tatcha one, I have had this now for a bit, but the reason I wasn't using it is because it was sitting in a box of like my full face luxury makeup that I was going to do, but just didn't get to filming. So I've put it back in my drawer now and I do plan to use it at some point. So I think I'm going to hold on to this. This one is another one I'm going to hold on to. It's the Vitamin Glow from Smashbox. I really, really like this. This one, though, does smell quite citrusy, but citrus is a smell that I am okay with. So I'm going to hold on to this. It's just a mini. You'll see I have a lot of mini primers, and I'll probably hold on to a lot of them. Here is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I do really love this primer. I have used, I don't know if you can tell by the air pump, I've used quite a bit of this one as well. This one is going to stay. It's probably one of my staple ones, but I don't know. I feel like I just haven't been wearing makeup recently, so I do need to pull this out more. So maybe we'll do more shop my stash videos next year. Here's another one I'm going to keep. This is the Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer. I think this is about like halfway done. I've used quite a bit of it. I do really love this one, so that is going to stay. However, this one I can happily trash because I've used it up. It's just a sample of the same exact thing. I think I have another one. I do. I have another one. You know what? I think I'm going to declutter this sample and see if anyone wants it that I know, because I don't need the full size and this one. So I will get rid of this one. And obviously get rid of this one too. It's going in the trash. Okay, here is a little mini Benefit Porefessional. It's the hydrating version. I've been using this here and there for videos just to kind of use it up. So I think I will hold on to it for now, because look how tiny it is. Like, it takes up no room. I could totally use that up. Here is a deluxe sample. This is from One Size by Patrick Starr. It's to Secure the Blur primer. I'm going to go ahead and put this in my little giveaway pile, see if my mom or someone wants this, because I don't really need to keep this one too. This one is a Rare Beauty sample of the Pore diffusing one. You can see I've used up like half of it, more than half of it. I'm going to hold on to this because I will use this up. I do really, really love that primer. Okay, here is one from Laura Mercier. This is the Pure Canvas Primer, blurring and silicone free. I've tried this like twice. I feel like I liked it more the first time I used it than the second time I used it. So I'm gonna put this in my declutter pile and see if anyone wants it. Urban Decay All Nighter. I haven't tried this one actually. Yeah, I haven't given this one a try. This one I think is a newer deluxe sample in my, collection, wardrobe, whatever you want to call it. I think that I will pass this one along. This one here I'm going to call empty. This is the Ilia Skin Radiant Priming Serum, because I used this a couple weeks ago and I had to really dump it out, like turn the bottle upside down and dump it out. So there's not really anything left in here, so I'm just going to go ahead and toss it. I'm still thinking about this. I'm going to come back to it. And then I have this one here. This is the Hangover RX. This is like almost done. It's from Too Faced. I think that I can finish it up. So it's like there's like nothing left in here. So I'll finish this one up and we'll use it, or we'll talk about it in a feature empties video. Then I have this one here from Stellar. And that's a brand by an Indian woman named Monica Deol that I thought was really, really a cool brand to try. I haven't tried a lot from them, but there are some things I do want to try. This is the Brilliant Primer. I've used it once. It's not terrible, but I don't really need to hold on to this when I have other primers, so I'm going to let this one go and see if someone else wants this. I am going to keep this one. This is by Guerlain. It's the Something Essence Radiance Concentrate with Pure Gold. It won't even concentrate on it. It won't even focus on it is what I meant to say, but it's the one with the little gold flakes in it. I think I got this as a deluxe sample. It was something I always wanted to try, so I will hold on to it. I haven't even like opened this yet. Okay, then we have this one. This one I'm going to call empty. I've pretty much used it all up. It's the Too Faced Primed and Peachy face primer. It was really, really nice while I had it. Don't feel inclined to buy it though in the full size. It was good, but it wasn't amazing. This one I will keep. This is the Optical Illusion from Urban Decay, just because I've used half of it up. And then this can be my kind of priming and blurring type of primer. Priming and blurring, well, blurring type of primer. There's less than half of it left. I know I can use it up, so I will keep that. Look at me, I haven't even lost my disc for the Tatcha yet. Like, I feel like most people always complain about how they're going to lose this. Here is one I'm going to get rid of. This is from e.l.f. This is the Prep and Glimmer Stick. I hated whatever this is. It had like glitter in it. It's complete trash. Like, it feels nice because it feels nice and like wet. Let me see if I can focus on that. Yeah, I don't know. It just... There's like glitters in it. You can't tell, but oh, maybe you can tell a little bit. I don't know. Anyways, there's glitter in it. I don't like it. I also have this one. I think I won this in like a giveaway a while back. This is the No Pore Bloom Primer. It's the Smooth End Pore Covering. I've tried this like once or twice and don't really love it. So I'm going to go ahead and give this away. I have this here. This is Smashbox Primer Water. I had bought like a little mini set of 2. Just trying to see. There's like 3/4 of this left. I think I can use this up. So I'm gonna keep it. I'll have to put it on my desk or something so I remember to use it. Okay. These two are pretty new samples from MAC for the Prep and Prime. One is in Radiant Yellow and one is Radiant Pink. I don't think I need them both or really at all, so I'm going to go ahead and put these in my giveaway pile. These three are new. These I bought for the sake of like trying them, but also because of the video, the full face of e.l.f. video. I think that I'm going to get rid of this one, which is the matte one. It's, you know, unopened. There's an Apollo dog hair on top of it, but I promise it has not been opened or used. So sticker has a bubble. I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, I will put this matte one in my declutter pile. Then I have this one, which is the Luminous. I think I'm going to keep this one for myself to try. And then this one is the original. I think this is just the, what is this? The Poreless Putty Primer. I think that I'll keep this one because I don't really have any. I mean, I have the Tatcha though, which is like a Poreless, right? Do I keep this or do I let it go? Maybe I will let this one go. I'll let this one go. I have the Tatcha. I don't need that. Here is another one that I've been kind of using up. This is the Beauty Blender Leveler Pore Minimizing Primer. So I think I will hold on to this. I will keep that. This one, I'm not really sure what to do. Like, I'm not, like, I feel like I bought this last summer and I think it came in one of those like sets I had to buy. It's the Wonder Glow Instant Soft Focus Beauty Flash, but like I feel like it just let's see. Do you see a beauty flash? Do you see my beauty? Okay, so I think that I'm going to keep this because I feel like I would have spent a little bit more money on it, so I'm probably just going to hold on to it for now. Lastly, we can go through this here. This is all of my concealers. I bought this from the CCO. It's a Tom Ford concealer, the Emotion Proof Concealer, but I got the shade 5.0 Bare Beige. It's very, very, very light. Look at that. Look at my skin and look at that. So I had bought this to use for the like full face of luxury video, but you know what? It's just like I've tried it, I've pumped it out once, but I don't want to have to use more of it. So I'm gonna have to find a friend or someone that this can work for, and yeah, this is gonna go in my declutter pile, sadly. Tom Ford, I'm sorry. Oh, that was a little rough. Becca. This is the Becca Under Eye Brightening Concealer in the medium to deep shade. Mine is going to probably look really, really gross. Oh, it doesn't look that gross, but it's very, very, very used. It's probably like at the point where it's going to hit pan like no time. I'm not going to keep this though because I don't use it anymore, so I'm going to let it go. And it's quite old, so we will trash that. In that same sort of potted setup, I have this one. This is the Glossier in the shade G8, and this one might look a little, oh yeah, there's like, I always get like brush hairs and like, I don't know, like I feel like I have an eyelash in there too, but this is what this one looks like. It's not a brightening or like a peach corrector, it's just a concealer, and I do really, really like this one. Katie Jane Hughes actually put me onto this, so I do like that one. So I also do have the Pat McGrath concealer. I have mine in the shade LM10. I could have probably gone for like 11 or something, but it's fine. And I can probably use this for my full face luxury. So this one's going to stay since the Tom Ford left. I mean, that's not the only reason why, but yeah. Okay. This one here, this is the Fenty Bright Fix or something like that. This is in the shade 06 Melon. I love mixing this with, pull it, my Nars color corrector, because this one is also kind of a correcting one. These two work together like I don't know, it's just so magical. I'm keeping both. I love, love, love these. I always use them under, so I'll use these as my like correcting concealers, and I'll put foundation over top, and I most of the time never have to conceal over top, so I do really love those. This one is from ColourPop. It's the No Filter. I really, really loved this concealer. I don't know if you can tell. I've used, like, it's literally, there's probably this much left if I was to like really let it like settle. But there's like really nothing in there, so I'm just gonna let this one go now because it's so old. Like, look, all of the wording and everything is gone, so that's gonna go in the trash. Here is another one. I liked this a lot last year. I'm not really a fan anymore. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. It just, I don't know what it is. And it smells, I don't know. It smells okay actually, but it's just so thick and it's not really my vibe anymore. Like, I'm just not really into cakey full coverage stuff, so that's gonna go. Then I have this one from Juvia's Place. This is in the shade 19. This just looks so ashy on me, and I think it's like way too light. Yeah, we're gonna let that one go. I don't really love this formula either, so that's gonna go. The Visanti VO2, I really do like this. This is actually just pretty much the same thing as my Nars corrector, but I like the Nars one a little bit more than this, but this is also a good option for me to keep, so I will keep this. Here is another concealer that I absolutely love. This is the Hello Fab Bendy Avocado Concealer in the shade 4. I really, really like this. I use this quite a bit, so I am going to hold on to this. This here is the Master Camo. I haven't even used this. I think I've maybe swatched a shade, so I'm gonna let this go. Like, I don't see myself using any of those shades. I already have correctors that I like, so this one's gonna go in the declutter pile. This here from Dose of Colors. Let me just swatch and see what this shade is like. I might, yeah, I'll keep this one because it's got a little bit more of a peachiness to it. For days where I do want to do a little more full coverage, then I can use this. Okay, so Flower Beauty. This was also one that my friend sent to me with the Flower Beauty foundation. I didn't love the concealer though. This color is not right for me. It's too dark. I think the foundation actually was a better match for me than this, but this is just too dark for me, but also just way too drying. And I wish it wasn't. I really wish it wasn't, but also, I'm just not really into the full coverage as much, so I'm going to let this one go and see if anyone I know wants this. This one is the newest concealer to my collection. It's from Rose Inc. This is in the shade LX050. It is a little bit on the lighter side. It was really hard to like pick a shade for this foundation, but I feel like it's similar to like the Dose of Colors almost. Maybe I can use it as a mixer with other concealers or something, I don't know, but I am going to keep this because I just recently got it and I want to try the formula a little bit more. I think we have one left. Oh yeah, this this mess of a concealer is going in the trash. It's the Magic Away. I will never buy this again. I will never ever ever buy this again. It is like, you see, I just had to like literally break my camera. Okay, anyways, I like that it has the pump. You can see how much you're using. Look at this. Hang on, you know what? I'm going to bother you guys a little bit. I am really going to bother you a little bit. Here we go. Let the bothering of my audience begin. Look at, hang on. You cannot tell me that doesn't look like a little creature. It looks like it has eyes and a nose.
Oh, why hello there. I am the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Away Concealer, and I am trash. Absolute trash.
Anyways, this just, I can't even, hang on, can I zoom into, here, the lighting's probably terrible right now, but I need you to see, like, it literally came broken Do you see, like, it literally looks like a little sloth or something. I can't stop laughing at it now. But yeah, this came broken. The sponge isn't even on there. It's nasty. It's gross. We are letting it go.
Goodbye. It was nice to meet you.
Okay, so here is part one of what I'm keeping, and here is part two of what I'm keeping. So that is all of that is staying. There is a ton. And here is the basket of everything that I am getting rid of. So I don't know, I feel like that's still quite a bit of difference, and it's still going to make a difference in, you know, the way I organize my dresser. So let me just go ahead and put everything back, and then I'll show you what I've got. All right, so I was able to fit everything into one drawer. So here's like the back of the drawer, and there is the front of the drawer. I did have to mix up some of my like primers and mini foundations and things, and obviously this one's kind of sitting on top, but that's fine. I'm okay with that. At least I can kind of see everything that's in this drawer. So I'm actually going to turn this upside down because I would prefer it to sit that way. And yeah, that is my foundation, base, complexion, concealer, powder, primer, whatever you want to call it, declutter. So I hope that you enjoyed that, and if you did, please go ahead and leave me a thumbs up and let me know in the comments down below, is your foundation drawer as bad as mine? Because I feel like this is really, really bad. Like still, even after decluttering, but I'm glad it's down to like the one drawer. I'm okay with this. So let me know what you think, and yeah, I guess that's it for this one, you guys. I am sorry. I am so tired beyond anything. Like, I am trying to do these declutters, but also trying to like film things, and there's just a lot going on. So, oh, and I'm trying to move also, so that's the other thing. So I hope that you're all doing well, and I will see you guys in the next one very soon, because I think I'm probably going to start working on the more fun drawers soon, where I have like eye products and eyeshadow palettes and blushes and bronzers and highlighters and face palettes and that kind of stuff. So we're going to move into those pretty soon. So that's all for now. I hope you guys are doing well and staying safe and being kind, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.